If you spend any time online, you've seen the perfect developer setup. Minimalist desk, fancy keyboard, flawless code, and sunlight streaming in. But that's not reality. Most days are messy, unpredictable, and far from glamorous. The real developer's day starts with a blaring alarm, grogginess, and a desperate need for coffee. Not a serene yoga session. My first move? Check for emergencies. Did a server crash overnight? Any urgent messages from the team? Once the caffeine kicks in, I head to my workspace, rarely pristine, often cluttered with notes and cables. The monitors light up, revealing a flood of emails, messages, and project boards. The first hour isn't about writing brilliant code. It's about catching up and piecing together what happened while I was offline. A single bug report or a new requirement can derail all my plans. Online, developers look calm and in control. In reality, we're constantly adapting and problem-solving from the moment we wake up. The calm comes later, if at all. The real work is about embracing chaos and finding a path through it, one cup of coffee at a time. Persistence matters more than aesthetics. It's a job that demands mental flexibility before a single line of code is written. This is the story you don't see on Instagram. With emails sorted, I check the task board, Jira or Trello, my daily map. Today's top ticket ad, user profile picture uploads. Sounds simple, but it's a web of front-end, back-end storage and database changes. I pull the latest code hoping for no conflicts. But before I start, a high-priority bug lands on my plate. Plans? Gone. Now it's all about troubleshooting. I reproduce the bug, dig through cryptic logs, and play detective. Bug fixing isn't glamorous. It's a grind of print statements, debugging, and second-guessing yourself. Imposter syndrome creeps in, but you keep pushing, searching for answers. The fix, when it comes, is often embarrassingly simple. A typo, a missed config. Relief is brief. There's no time to celebrate, it's already mid-morning and I haven't touched my original task. Another coffee, a deep breath, and back to the feature work. The morning is firefighting and detective work, not the peaceful coding session I imagined. This is the real job balancing planned work with constant surprises. Flexibility is key. Every day is a mix of chaos and small victories. That's the reality behind the code. Just as I hit my coding stride, a calendar ping, time for the daily stand-up. In theory, it's a quick check-in. In practice, it can spiral into tangents and debates. Some meetings are efficient, others drag on, eating into precious focus time. Meetings are necessary for collaboration, but they're the biggest enemy of deep work. My week is a patchwork of stand-ups, sprint planning, backlog grooming, and retrospectives. Some are productive, others could have been emails. The real challenge? Staying engaged enough to contribute but not losing your train of thought. Navigating this meeting maze is a skill. Knowing when to speak, when to listen, and when to politely decline. It's a balancing act that has little to do with code, but everything to do with productivity. Meetings can clarify or derail. Learning to manage them is essential for any developer. Collaboration is vital, but so is protecting your focus. The afternoon is a race against the clock. After a quick lunch, I finally dive into the profile picture feature, breaking it into UI, client logic API, and database updates. Flow state is possible, but interruptions are inevitable. I hit a wall, a strange error I can't solve. Debugging, searching forums, and reading docs become my world. Being a developer means constant learning and problem solving. Stuck, I ping a teammate, a quick call, a fresh perspective, and they spot a config I missed. Teamwork saves hours of frustration. With the bug fixed, the code comes together, upload works, tests pass, and I open a pull request. There's satisfaction in moving a task from in progress to done. The afternoon is a mix of frustration, collaboration, and real progress. Coding isn't solo work. Your team is your best resource. Every breakthrough is a team effort. The best moments come after the hardest problems. Progress is rarely linear, but it's always rewarding. That's the real developer experience. Tech glorifies hustle, but non-stop work leads to burnout. Your brain needs breaks. Stepping away is essential, not lazy. I disconnect mid-afternoon, a walk, some sun, anything to reset my mind. Often solutions appear when I'm not staring at the screen. Breaks aren't just for mental health, they're vital for your body too. I stretch, hydrate, and eat lunch away from my desk. These small acts of self-care keep me effective and prevent burnout. Working smarter beats working longer. After a certain point, more hours mean more mistakes. Knowing when to step away is a sign of maturity. The goal is a sustainable, fulfilling career, not exhaustion. Being human matters, even in a world of machines. As the day ends, I shift to wrapping up, checking code reviews, making improvements, and pushing updates. Feedback isn't criticism, it's how we ship quality code. I update my task board, jot notes for tomorrow, and set myself up for a smoother start. The hardest part of remote work? Knowing when to stop. There's always one more thing to do, but boundaries are essential. I shut down my computer, turn off notifications, and signal to my brain, work is done. Emergencies happen, but they should be rare. A culture of constant availability leads to burnout. Great developers know when to log off. The work will be there tomorrow. The goal: end the day with accomplishment, not exhaustion. Disconnect, recharge, and return refreshed. That's how you build a sustainable career. So, what's a real day in the life of a developer? It's focused creation, constant interruption, and endless problem solving. It's not the perfect life you see online. It's messy, challenging, and requires resilience. Plans get upended, and you're always learning. Why do we do it? For the thrill of building, solving, and seeing your work in the real world. The real reward isn't a perfect desk. It's fixing a tough bug, shipping a feature, and growing with your team. This job isn't for everyone. It demands curiosity and grit. If you love puzzles and learning, don't be intimidated by the polished image or the messy reality. The truth is in between, challenging, but incredibly rewarding. The real developer life is about grit, growth, and fulfillment. If you have the passion, it's a journey worth taking.